Hello kings, welcome back to the channel. I think that this kings thing is gonna work. I think I should we should have a name around the tribe. For now, allow me to address you all as kings, and I know there's some queens here as well. So hey, if you're there, welcome to the channel. So what do women really want sometimes is like, oh my gosh, so many guys are almost removing their hair and trying to just make sense out of the partner that they have. One thing I just want to say before we get right into this topic is that, first of all, there are different things that human beings want, from the romance aspect to the financial stability to the emotional support. There are various things that human beings generally want or need, right? So women are not different. So I'm going to give you 7 things that all women basically want. So I mean, there are other things you can customize as you go, because your girl is different from the other girl and different from the other girl. And that's my first point, really. What do women really want from men, especially in a relationship? So first, I would say every woman wants her man to know that she is different. So don't use the idea of the other girl you've known or your mother or your sister to try to treat me or to try to handle me. Yeah, I think that is so basic, because sometimes, we women, we just think that guys should know, but it doesn't work like that. And guys, I know that sometimes we slip into that subconscious place where we think that, oh, she's a woman, so you think there's a template to use to handle every woman. That's not the truth, because every woman, like I said in my intro, is different. Okay, so every woman is different, and if you understand that, you're not going to say things like, the other person did this and that. I actually have an experience with somebody who I know, who is very close to me as well, who actually had to almost lose his marriage because he kept giving some kind of orders and instructions to his wife, looking at another woman's template. So this woman that did it this way, and then so you should do it this way. It doesn't work like that. Okay, every woman's reality is different. Every woman is different. Everybody's upbringing is different. Haven't you noticed how that you and your siblings, you grew up in the same house under the same parents, but you guys all have different experiences? Okay, so everybody's different. So that's number one. Number two thing that women really want. Every woman wants a man who is thoughtful. Is in the little things, who pays attention to her mood, the things she's not saying, her struggles, who even notices when she actually needs help, even though she's not asking for it. Who just thinks about them first before they take certain decisions or actions that will affect them or affect the family. Is in the little things. Thoughtfulness, ability to reason and say, oh, okay, how will my partner feel? What could she be thinking about, XYZ? Yeah, thoughtfulness is so key. And thoughtfulness is the reason why you go out of your way, for instance, to buy her favorite coffee when she's at work, to drop her a note to say, oh, I appreciate you. So just thoughtfulness is the reason you can take a day off to be with the kids and allow her to go do her spa, pedicure, whatever that will make her feel really rejuvenated, right? So those things that a woman doesn't want to tell her man, like, oh, I need time, I need space, I need to do that all the time. She wants her man to just ease into it. That means, that 1 + 1 is actually 1, so the man can actually feel that, oh, I think she's been stressed for a few days. I think we should do this. I think we should eat out instead of, troubling with cooking. I think we should just take a vacation without the children. Oh, I think we should get the children to surprise her, things like that. And that I am an advocate of both ways. Also, those are things that will make every woman who is also very smart to know that they should reciprocate in that state. Okay, so the third thing I think that every woman wants and desires from her man is independence. A man who is independent and ambitious. So every woman wants to know that their man is driven. There's something he's pursuing. He is excited about a craft, a career, a vision, about helping people, and he works every day towards that goal. right? Nobody wants to have a layabout man. Yes, many women will want, a man who is always with them, who will be with them, but they want to know that this guy is busy about his life purpose. He's busy about his business. So even if you are all lovey-dovey, all romantic and always with her, and you don't seem to have a vision, a drive outside her and probably the kids, that woman is going to be a little bit resentful. She's going to be a little bit like, oh my God, it's just going to feel uncomfortable. And I think that's the way that a woman is just wired, because first of all, a woman is said to be a helpmate. And in every characteristic that I have seen, a woman, wants to have something to pursue or help the husband do. It doesn't mean that she doesn't have her own purpose, drive, ambition. She's gonna drive hers also in conjunction with making sure that her husband's passion or ambition works. Every good woman wants to see that their husband or their partner or their boyfriend is making a headway. I remember when I was single, oh my God, I was an unrepentant boyfriend pusher, if it's anything like that. Like, I could go on and on. I can count at least 2 or 3 people who I have dated, who I have to help them, prod them towards what they want, design companies. 2 times I really start companies with my boyfriend, believing that, okay, it's going to last forever. And I never got married to all of those people. Laugh at me all you want, but that's the truth. Okay, because I just want to see you succeed. And that's how every woman who really, sees you as long-term, as forever, that's the way they think, right? Every woman wants to see her man winning in something. Okay, so go out, don't sit on your butt. No, don't do that. Don't complain about, oh, there are no jobs. Don't go on and on without any excitement towards any area of life. No, right? And in the same way, independence and ambition also goes both ways. Women also want that my man is pushing his thing and he's also supporting me and magnifying my own thing. So every woman wants to be driven, wants to pursue, and also wants a man that will collaborate with them to, kind of take the world. That's the idea. Because at the end of the day, 2 coming together is supposed to make you achieve even more, right? So the Bible said 1 person pursues 1,000. 2 people don't pursue 2,000, they pursue 10,000, right? So if she is pursuing something as a single woman, and then you guys are in a relationship now or married, then she's supposed to become much more better. That same way, she's supposed to be able to help you amplify whatever it is that you're doing. It just goes that way, right? The next thing that every woman will want in a man that she's dating, that she's in a relationship with, that she's in a courtship with, that she's getting married to, is, like humorous. Every woman wants a man who doesn't always take things as, serious. Doesn't always make people walk on eggshells around him, if you know what I mean. Any man who understands when to just, play it down, or just laugh at the things that are they can't control. Any man who understands how to make her laugh a lot, make her to ease off her pain and her struggle, who just understands how to put a smile on her face, every woman will go for that man, because life is already hard as it is, guys. So the earlier you learn, and I think it has a lot to do with emotional, mental maturity, for you to get to the point where certain things, if they don't, whether they work out or not, you should be able to know when to just let it go, just laugh it off, just believe that things will turn out well, and just have your peace. Every woman wants that man who understands that sometimes it's not all the time you put the pressure. Life is for the living, okay? So having that moment where all the time, no matter what's happening in the world, that when you meet your man, everything is going to be all right, or it's going to seem all right. So humor is very important. It's very important for you as the man as well. It's very important for the world, for us to all thrive and be the best, right? Another very deep quality that every woman will not say no to when it comes to a man in her life is physical attraction. A woman wants to be physically attracted to her man. And no, I don't mean that, it's not all women that are looking for, a particular kind of build, color, all of those things that we say TDH, all of those things. When the chips are down, a good woman does not even care about all those. See, when women want physical attraction, what they really want is a man that is well groomed, right? So you don't go about doing certain things, you know, having poor hygiene, all of those things. No. So you understand how to groom yourself, how to smell nice, how to shave the right places and the right time, how to have a clean shave, how to have clean clothes, how to iron your clothes, you know, all of those things. Grooming is so important. But much more important is physical or rather behavioral attributes. When a man knows how to treat her woman like a queen, oh girl, no matter who he is, no matter his height, no matter his color, no matter his race and tribe and whatever, political inclination or religion, that woman is going to be happy, right? Or, you know what I mean? So physical attraction is, you know, it's kind of broad, but it's not in that sense of, oh, he looks dapper and all of those things. Yes, every woman wants a man who looks good. But remember, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, right? So it's not about all looking package, and then when she comes closer, the man is nothing to write home about. A woman would like a man, for instance, when it comes to behavioral attitude, who treats his mother right, a man who respects women, a man who respects his own guys, a man who knows when to say no and stick by it, a man who knows how to prioritize his family, you know. So those are all part of behavioral attributes and under physical attraction, right? And above that, a man that is completely confident about who he is. Oh my gosh, these are all physical attributes that no woman can say no to. Confidence, proper grooming, good behavior or good attitude, that's what a woman calls physical attraction. Yes. Okay, the next one is usually the one that everybody seems to focus on. So every woman wants security, right? Every woman wants to feel like I'm safe. Now, security is not in the general sense, even though, yeah, that's an attribute, but mostly emotional stability. A woman wants a man who makes her feel secure emotionally. So if her man tells her, I love you, I'm going to be faithful to you, I'm going to make, you know, life interesting for you. A man who goes about fulfilling that, who doesn't dump his vows in the trash can the next minute and move on with other things. A man who, whether they are there together or not, she is sure that she's got her man, if you know what I mean. So emotional security is so important for women. Sometimes that's the one we all harp on, we all talk about. So you hear about cheating, you hear about all sort of things, people bringing home second wives without telling the first wife or the only wife. All of those things are breaches of emotional security, right? No woman wants to just be taken aback.
Oh my God, somebody just called to tell me that they found my husband in XYZ place with XYZ person.
Meanwhile, the last information she had is that the husband traveled. For instance, no one wants to just stay and then just be embarrassed in public because your husband is owing me XYZ and she had no prior knowledge, no prior information, right? No woman wants to share her man with anybody, you know. So all of that, you know, culminates and more into emotional security, and every woman will treasure that. Every woman wants that, okay? And to start off with, this is about always going or dating the people who share same values with you. So whether you're in an open relationship, close relationship, commitment, whatever, make sure that you two, you know, want the same things. Don't enter a relationship with someone who you haven't discussed what they really want or what style of relationship that they want. That's why some people miss it in the first place, and then there's a lot of emotional insecurity everywhere. You know, alarm is going off everywhere all the time in the relationship. There's shouting, there's embarrassment, there's public dragging, there's dragging of property, then there's makeup, then they are back again on the street shouting on each other. It's not necessary. Life is already too hard on its own. Why add to it? Okay, so date someone who makes you feel really at peace, who makes you feel secure, who makes you feel really cool. That's what every woman wants, and I know you want it too, so why not? So that's what I'm telling you, okay? On the 7th count, which woman wouldn't want this? Every woman wants her man to treat her with respect. oh my gosh, that is not looking down on her as a lesser gender. Not looking at her like, oh, there's certain things you don't tell women. From the part of where I'm from, some people say things like that, like, it's not everything you tell a woman. You know, women are like babies. Women are like cats. All kinds of degrading, you know, stuff that people say out of ignorance, okay? Right? Because I have to admit that it's out of ignorance. If not, I might just become very angry, you know. And I know you too, okay? So a woman just wants a man that treats her like a human being. A woman that knows that I'm human. In fact, sometimes I could have some stuff better than you, and that's fine. And that's why there is a measure, right? So where you can't cope, I'll help you, I'll compliment you. That's what it's about. So if a woman knows that her man takes her opinions valuable, makes her feel wanted, you know, carries her along in anything, communicates with her at every point, there's no reason why she will be, you know, agitated or be lured outside another man and all of those things. And this is happening all the time. Everywhere you see people, you know, getting married multiple times, dating different people out of a longing that they can't feel, right? Apart from the divine that has to fill up a part of our lives, some people are always on a quest for something, and most part of it is they have not found somebody who looks at them as not just a woman. So if you're a man, you know, drop the thought that, oh, there are women, or any idea you have that tends to suggest to you that when it comes to a woman, you know, it's less resourceful, it's less expertise, it's less brainy. Drop it, because it's not the truth. I'm sure you know women who are totally doing their absolute best, heading their industries, becoming the best. The one you are dating is not the threat. You know, all she needs to blossom even more is for you to hunt the things and encourage the things that she's good at. You see her become even better. Just the same way you want to be encouraged, you want a woman to be there for you. That's the same way. So these are actually things that every woman will, because I think they are basic. The rest are customized. So the rest are things you have to learn that your particular woman wants. Right? There's some women that don't like men who smoke. There's some women that don't like men who are dark. There's some women that don't like men who don't know how to cook. You know, those kind of things. Those ones are now customized to your type of woman, because your woman is different from all the over 3 billion other people on earth. Okay, so you go do that assignment by finding out the other things that your woman in particular does not want. Don't use what another woman is or does or says to judge her on those ones. So you go find out for yourself other things that your woman really wants from you. Okay, and you find that out only in deep, vulnerable conversations, and it has to be consistent, and that's the way you create a bond with your girl. Okay, so I can feel the impact of what things I've said. So if you're at the point already where you respect her, you're ambitious, you're driven, you're independent, you support her dreams as well, you know, you give her emotional security, and you know that she's different, and you treat her as special and unique, and all of those things, then let me know what else you think I left out in the comment section, and also let me know which of these strategies you're going to employ to make your love life even more better. So Valentine is at the corner. What are you planning? All right, until I come your way again, as usual, be fantastic, and remember, you're a king. Kings don't do certain things, not because it's wrong, but because, you know, royalty. You know what I mean? All right, cheers.